Okay, okay, work it. Wonder, okay. Wistful and watchful and wander you will, and a steady breeze from the sea, and a flock of starlings and pigeons in the rafters, and squirrels and skunks, and the fields alive and swarming with moths and butterflies, mantis and frogs and rabbits, and across the way a circus and its high flyers and a bearded lady and fortune tellers, and the stripper in the back with her audience of men old enough to be her grandfathers, passing coins to the man with the hairy balls, as she's famous for saying, and outside women in their calico and bonnets, and kids and ponies decked out in holiday ribbons, and here's Hank with his mandolin and Frank with his bass, and the afternoon turns cool, and the tents shiver, and an elephant kicks over a bucket, and handlers lead a lion away, and the lone giraffe snatches a hat from a man with a bag full of popcorn. And some crazy kid tosses a cherry bomb under the tent, and a good time was had by all, ran from the noise and flames, and urgent ants in their quilted shawls and high-top boots, and those hand-in-hand night moves creep along the deserted road and turn into a fast scoot between fallen logs and honey locusts. And there's no time for more than a quick squeeze, and one by one, and two for one, and don't you wish what I'd give for a cool martini, and Rachel or Jolene but that's another time, and another way. And besides, let the past be still, and drink deep from the trough, bittersweet, balm for the living. Kiss, kiss. It had only happened 2 or 3 times before, stubborn, always, and blowing hard, and bitchy too. And there's never been a more tortured sign than the one left on the shed next to the tracks where the old woman lives with her dark memories and 14 inbred cats that often die and are strung up like signal flags on the poles she's erected in her yard. And next door, the newlyweds and their passion for tomatoes and zucchini and snap peas and baby red potatoes. And in the night, they play a kind of music with washboards and wooden spoons, clackers and harmonicas. And as the weeks bleed into the future, there comes a stranger to the meadow who erects a tent and invites the town to join him in a seance that will bring the past to the present and the future too. And as this play unfolds, there's Benny and Patrice and a shovel and a shotgun and a holy book and persimmons and the faint smell of marijuana and a bicycle and fins and a mask and turpentine and mold and sand and a troubled pen and a blank page and a hand with a silver ring and jonquils and hyacinth and the Morning Tribune forecasting dire straits and mischief galore and no one to carry the flag. And here's to those who can and do, and those who are but aren't but certainly could, and to those who wonder but don't and do in spite of themselves. Once the die is cast, the turbine turns, and all hell breaks loose, as it was written.